What's up, everybody? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday. My favorite day. I'm always in a good mood on Monday morning. What is up, everybody? We're streaming rapid challenges here. Slowly, I prepare for the World Senior. Alright, let's see what we can do. Simul games yesterday, puzzles, puzzle dashboard, puzzle streak, puzzle strike, bishop c6, black to move and win, tiki rook. Well, the pawn is queening actually, or is it? It's not going anywhere. Take, bishop takes. I think I can win. If I take, he takes my rook. Then I move my knight. We've got a mate or not. It's got to be a win. And now I have rook b4, so that's pretty obvious stuff right there. That wasn't a question. Mate in 2. It's an easy one. Way easier than the last one. And we have to skewer it. Picking up the rook. Uh-oh. That's a free piece. And that's a mate in 1. I take it back, mate in 2. Okay. Tricky. Very tricky mate in 1. 11 puzzle streak. Masturbate, what's up? Good to see you here today. Good game yesterday. A little bit better than usual. Yeah, this is confusing me. Check and check. Check and check. Check and check. And take. Check and mate. Chicken. Check your chicken. That's just simply capturing a piece. I mean, I wouldn't call this a puzzle, man. Wow, that's deep. That's really deep. Taking pieces is not a puzzle, okay? Just saying. Does not a puzzle maketh. The deep combos are just flying by here. Schumacher is challenging me. Check. King and pawn Endspiel. A3. Push. Did you see I resigned in drawn position, lol? Resigning in drawn position, lol. Lol. That's a queen on a7. Resigning in drawn position, lol. Friday? We're talking about Friday? Are we talking about Friday? So b6 wins a piece. Wow. Deep. Okay. Arbitrarily deciding on a move here. Here, pawn takes is a fork. Fork. Count Chocula. Wow. You can check it. Yesterday, wait, you were in the simul yesterday? I completely forgot you were in the simul yesterday. Oh. Now I remember thinking like you played the Caro-Kann. Third. It was Benoni. Oh, the Benoni. You resigned in a drawn position? Well, all I remember is like messing up the opening and then blaming it on you. I don't think we really looked at the final position. Good morning. There it is. Oh, come on. What are you doing? You resigned in a drawn position here? What? You mean you had queen f3 and we both missed it? Oh my god. It's funny, I mean, I just like one glance at the position and I see it instantly, but it's like yesterday I looked at the board for a while and I didn't see it. It's kind of funny. It's pretty obvious, but the funny thing is you're down a piece, so mathematically you're down a piece and I'm taking a rook, so it's like, how the heck could, it's kind of a freak position. Obviously I was winning, but you had a little bit of counterplay. I thought I had caught you in the trap, and so did you, but this amazingly saves you. So you take the knight. You take the knight first, or how does this work? Take the knight first. Check. If I go to the back rank, I lose my rook with check, so I have to interpose something. But that's a freaky position, yeah. It just happens. I would assume this would work. Wait, why does this not work? It's some freak position. Check. Freak. Check here. Right now I'm officially confused. Now I'm officially confused. Bishop f6 doesn't work. Or does it? It doesn't work. You have this here. So it looks like queen f6 would be my only move. Queen f6 loses. Oh my god. Yeah, you have this move. Oh my god, I lose. It's not even a draw. Queen check. King f6. Queen f3 check, and I'm like getting mated almost. Queen f4. Queen e8. Well, anyway, I'm just down a pawn and an ending. Wow, that's crazy. So I have to just draw. 94 double question mark. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. But I mean, honestly, like, I didn't understand why you went berserk here. It's a complicated position. When I played rook e7, wow, rook b4 actually works. And this was played in Van Velde versus Topalov, 1999. Rook b4 actually works. Oh man, I was terrified of queen f3. Wow, yeah, it's funny. I mean, I was just looking at this during the stream. I can't believe these people actually did this. One player actually drew against the 2300 a women's battle. Queen takes f7 check. I figured this is lost. Okay, but I mean, Van Velde knows what, Topalov knows what he's doing. I mean, bishop f5, interesting. So there's about a number of games. There's older games. There's older games from 95, 96, 95. James Lewis versus Jay Bone in 1991. Wow. Marshall Chess Club. Uh-huh. So this is actually okay for black. That's interesting. It's very interesting. So rook b4 is actually my best move, and I did rook e7. And now you played the novelty. h6 is best. h6 is better than what I did. That's an interesting game, though. But I mean, I was very surprised what you did here. I mean, your three pieces are active. You don't have to sack the exchange. You know, this is kind of crazy. You could have played just simply a4. And we have like a normal sort of balance. I was very surprised when knight takes d6. I was like, what? And then you completely went berserk with this insane move. If you know, if I don't have bishop e2, I mean, maybe it's playable, but all right. Interesting. Weird Wednesday. No, wait. What's up, guys? G Souths. Get Souths of here. Did we have this before the other day? You play d6 now? I play that with white sometimes. That's fine. Hey, let's play the Vienna. Gets outs of here. Welcome, everybody. Monday morning, my favorite day. Only 3 weeks till the World Senior. So, it's not necessary to play knight f3. It's a Vienna Gambit, sort of, not really, actually. I mean, it's a Philidor. It's a King's Gambit. I don't know what you call it. It's a King's Gambit. It's a Vienna Gambit. It's neither. King's Gambit. No, it's King's Gambit declined. e4, e5, f4, d6, I guess. It's a form of King's Gambit declined. Knight f3, pawn takes pawn, d4. Acerbate, don't you miss playing the white side of the Vienna game? I think I've talked about this position. Yeah. I never liked bishop g4. Bishop's too important. Now, for my next trick, I played h3, but also possible is bishop b5. Something new and totally different. Yeah, but anyway, Bijak, it doesn't matter because that whole variation is incorrect for black. I'm the one that messed up, by playing the old move. I have this mental block about certain openings, like I can never remember them. Because I guess I just don't play them enough. This looks good for white. Now, I think I've even played d4 here at some point. It's a creative way to approach the position. Although this is not really the standard way to do it, it certainly looks interesting. Maybe a little risky. Yeah, that's a neat idea. Now, if I take with the queen, and you take on d4, this is kind of weird too. I could play e5. That can't be right, master. G takes was the plan. classical. I mean, the thing is that Schumacher, you don't play, you don't really play like classical openings per se. It's mostly Caro-Kann and d4 with white. I mean, it's weird to not call it d4. Okay, that is, you play a classical sort of game with white, but classical queen pawn game. But you know, I've never seen you play e4, e5. I suppose you can. Learn! Acerbate, learn. Teaching chess is my job. Streaming is just for fun. Alright, what do we got? Challenge from Morales. VIP Antonio Morales. And VIP Acerbate. VIP Coffee. So what's up? Pawn takes pawn. I can't believe I was considering knight h5 here for black. I guess d5, a6, bishop a4, b5. Well, you got queen h4 check, king e2, b5, knight takes b5, pawn takes b5, bishop takes b5. Now, white is good here. I think you have to take on d4. You're really going to play that? I don't think so. I think he had to take on d4. I mean, this is something you should consider, but it takes on d4 is objectively more sound. Now, if I take on c6, you take on b5, I take b7. You take with a rook. That's also strong for white. It looks very strong for white. Very, very, it smells very, very strongly. Like wild salmon. Pawn takes b5, or, sorry, pawn takes c6 or bishop a4. Bishop a4, knight takes b5, pawn takes b5, bishop takes b5, bishop e7. But if I take and take and take, and you go rook b8, I can play queen d5 there. I like that line. I can kind of get in with my light squares. ABC FHM Saturday Night Poker, what? What? Acerbate, what are you saying there? I missed something. Saturday Night Live. Queen d5. Oh my God, it's the Benoni. Wow. Check. Pause for reflection. Oh, okay. So I play knight d5, you check. I play king d3. Uh-oh. Well, there's always king c4. Knight b5, queen g2 check. Nope. Bishop e3. What's wrong with bishop e3 again? Nothing. He asked if you had decided on Saturday Night Poker. What? Is he even in the chat? I don't understand what that has to do with anything. Are you asking something from like yesterday? Or is this the continuation of a conversation from yesterday or something? Queen A1 is total suicide. What isn't suicide? Yeah, I don't think bishop g4 is good. It was played 8 games. Yeah, bishop e5. Black's in trouble after bishop e5. So this has been played already. Parting with lady. All right. Who's that? What happened to Morales? Ciao. Morales left us. Ciao. Kraken. Kraken crab. Franco Kraken. A fracken. Playing the fracken. It's a fracken. Fracken frack. Play the fracken. I'm C4. Like these guys who are E4 players keep doing the C4 stuff against me. What's that about? Why do E4 players play C4? I don't understand. What makes an E4 player want to play C4 in the first 3 moves? Don't understand. I understand if you're like a D4 player and an E4 player, and then it's okay, but... And your stream title still says Classical Simul. God damn it. Oh, that, yeah. Stream title at the bottom. Not stream title, but the Yes. Yes, my text. Wow, knight c3. Yep. I had this game the other day against a random guy online. So I guess we have to do this. We're just not getting enough donations, so I really need well, no, donations are good, but I mean, we need more subscribers and such. I'm thinking I'll do like a Bob Menendez. No, I won't resign. It's just because I grew up in Cuba, or my parents grew up in Cuba. I keep a lot of cash on hand. I need to keep like $500,000 in the house on a regular basis. Senthil Nathan. Senile Nathan. I only play for time. Is back. I only play for time. Are you a Smurf account of another account, or are you just totally new? McGruff the Crime Dog. Damn it. Text. One coffee's not enough. No effect. It had no effect on me. And I woke up early today for some reason. I don't know why. Theodoros. Yeah, this is exactly the same position. I was expecting someone to play bishop d2 though. Sacking a pawn like a Semislav or Noteboom. Bishop d2, queen d4, bishop b4, queen takes d4 check. Maybe a6 is better than the Semislav though. I'm still trying to remember what happened in that game that I played previously on our channel. I mean, a6 is just like completely random. But it's kind of like a free, completely random move. If it's free, it's for me. It doesn't feel like I'm down the tempo or anything. Now bishop e7 needs to be considered. Then I have like a bad queen's gambit where my central pawn is like missing. But at least I traded for his e-pawn. It's not like that bad. True. I mean, bishop e7 is plausible. It's not like my d-pawn disappeared for his c-pawn or something. He doesn't have a central pawn. I would think that that's plausible. By the way, a6 doesn't help me in a Nimzo-Indian type situation here very much. I'm going to pull this bishop back. I mean, a6 only makes me like weaker on the b file in this double pawn kind of situation. I'm sure that I can play bishop takes c3, but this, to me, this feels more correct. Now, obviously, the moment of truth. a6 is possibly useful. You know, I couldn't play bishop d6, really, could I? Bishop e3. So knight g4 doesn't feel right. Light bright. Takes an e5. White is better. Castles. Queen c7. Knight d7. Not great. I don't love my position, and Morales' ability to just adapt so quickly, using no time. I wonder, when would Morales ever get this kind of structure with white? In what opening? With a c4 pawn. White seems better. Well, queen takes. Did not expect that. Okay, queen c7 is definitely plausible. Then we see the usual, like, queen b6 type of stuff. Queen c7, bishop f4 is also strange. Knight in, knight c6. Ugh. I sort of regret doing this. Sort of. What else could I have played there? Anything. I could have played like bishop d7. Probably that's a much better move than queen c7. Maybe not much better, but better. Maybe I'm not lost here. Two-sided elephant. An anteater with 3 legs. I love that cracking emote. It looks like a Rorschach ink blot test. What do you see when you look at this? What do you think of when I show you this emote? Astrobate 488, Mr. Slowhand. Mr. Slowhand was absent. We're gonna have to start taking attendance. A comb. Somb. Schertisch Somb. Somb is like it's a certain kind of part of the cut of the meat. Like a pork roast. Chirkate som, leg. Som is leg, right? Lego Batman movie. Yeah, Lego Batman was cool. We had Lego Batman. Lego Batman game. That was we had a couple Lego Batman games that were fun to play. PC. Unbelievable. Just absolutely unbelievable. Sightings of giant squids. The giant squid is astoundingly elusive. This was a French kraken. Not really a kraken. This is a transposition to weird French, but man, I compounded like my earlier mistake with another one. You might want to start trying to play the white side of the Nimzo. Free the Kraken. Mr. Sohan is here. Oh, you're playing in the tournament. Oh no. A 16-move grind from worst position. Wow. What does that mean? Is that a hold or a win? Well, that's nice, Mr. So that you get to play over the board for a change. That's so nice. Slacking Krakens. It's a good one. Well, at least like one of the viewers from our stream actually plays. Mr. Coffee, Mr. Slow, the Misters. Only the Misters play over the board chess. Mister. You have 3 out of 4 with 1 bye because I'm old. But you're talking about like a weekly tournament? Or this is a weekend? Weekender, as they say. This is really an exciting game, isn't it? I'm enjoying it. Speaking of 60-move grind, we're really enjoying this position. It still goes on. Okay, today one round, tomorrow 2 rounds. You mean today 1 round because you have a bye? Holy moly. Oh gosh, what the heck is going on here? The 80s. I modify my camera for some... Yeah, okay. I was just experimenting with it. Everybody's a wise guy. I was doing some video and I thought the black and white, kind of a black and white effect, looked cool. Not everyone is so accepting. Okay, it's hard to tell. It's hard to judge context. Thanks, Barons and Chess. Berenstein Bears. Did I lose the material yet? Lose the material. Have I lost the material yet? Good Lord. Are we there yet? We're there yet? There was various things possible. Do you want to ask me what I know? What do I know about this position? What the hell is going on here? Am I better? Am I worse? Am I lost? Do I know? Calculation and no time, or else just much faster than me. Yeah. Why would you predict a draw? It's like playing a grandmaster. With no time, he outplayed me perfectly. The less time they have, the better they play. I was winning at one point, but Mr. Slow pointed out I had 3 seconds, you know. It says he had the same amount of time as me. What knight takes c4 check? I was totally winning. Knight takes c4 check? How does that work? I had bishop g5 check right away. Oh my god. And then king f2. And I win everything. Oh. God. Yeah, but I was like, I can't be worse here. But it is. It is. Black has to play very precisely to draw. I thought this was a draw too, but I'm not so sure now. I mean, I have to play like an engine to hold this, apparently. H5. No way I'm finding that necessarily. He finds the move knight e2. Yeah, he played like perfectly with no time. What is that opening, dude? How can you play c4 as an e4 player? Why would you play c4 here when it's not like anything else you ever play? It's so strange. How do you come up with this move? c4. To avoid b5. You're afraid of b5? That's why you played e4 on move 1, right? Oh shit, I was wondering why you played e4 on move 1. Oh my god, now I understand. It prevents b5. Did you get this, guys? Check this out. He opens with e4 so because he's afraid of b5. Then he can prevent b5. You know, so it's very thematic. Like after e4, e6, d4, a6 again, you have to prevent b5. So it's a question of a4 or c4. c4. Unbelievable. Wow, White has played knight c3 in 3 games here and lost all 3. It's unbelievable. No, there's more. d4, knight e4, bishop e4 check. Knight c3. I'm supposed to play c5 right away. But it looks like knight f6 is okay. Now he immediately finds the best move, a3. The first time he played it. Yeah, I mean, a6 is just not a move I want to have in if I'm going to play a Nimzo type of thing here with bishop takes c3 check. This doesn't help black. This doesn't help me, you know, having like weaknesses on the dark squares. So I'd rather just play c5 right away then. Although, objectively, what's the difference? Here I can play bishop a5. Now, where else would we find this? Okay, it's interesting. Refined move order. It was the only good move. No, there's probably like 6 good moves. Knight f3, bishop e3, a3. I imagine bishop e2 is okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You have at least 4 good moves here for white. For that matter, you could play knight e2 probably. I don't think it would be that bad. Yeah, it's the best move though. First try. Wow, you can't really surprise Morales in the opening. He instantly finds 7a3. Oh, This is all I need now. Alright. I'm not going to play the Kraken anymore. You were concerned about the c5 94 combo. You're always afraid of stuff that's not really good, you know? Afraid of b5, afraid of 94. That's interesting. Yeah, you're afraid of ghosts. Only afraid of ghosts. You gave up playing the Budapest. The Alpine Sicilian. You never get into an open Sicilian. Right. What was my big idea here? Bishop d2? No, that's stupid. Speaking of stupid. Oh, okay. Remember that? Budapest Gambit. I only play for fun. I love losing. I lose a lot lately. We've got viewers that I've never heard of before. Watch the stream. Mr. Slow. Oh, should I play the C3 Sicilian against you for practice? H6. Wait, what? What about H6? Knight H6? The doldrums. How many knights can you take on E5 with? It's, speaking of closed Sicilian, I think of this as I'm playing the black side of the closed Sicilian. Now you can have like three different pieces attack E5 with Queen E7. Queen E7. Queen E7. Defend your bishop. Uh-oh. I got hate mail. It's... Oh no. Please. Sir! Please. That's the best when you get please. Sir please. Oh man, there was a great blog today. Did you guys see that? Good old Noel Studer. Our beloved lichess, he said. It was beloved until like these like jerks started like bombarding us with I really had to like control myself. I know it's hopeless to like place comments in the blog, and I'm just not going to do it, but it was very hard to restrain myself from being like, yeah, it was my beloved lichess until certain bloggers like started like just using it as their private advertising place. It's just so gross, you know. Here's my free ebook. go the hell to chess.com, dude, and start marketing yourself there. The point of the site is that it's like, open source and free, and there's no advertising on the site at all, except for your dumbass advertising in your blogs, which are like being shoved down my throat. It was all I could do to like control myself, not to post on be the first one to post on his blog. Him and the Chess Mood guy and Chess Network. I like how Chess Network has Patreon, but he doesn't make any comment on any content on Patreon. It's just there to collect an extra $100 a month. When I start my Patreon, I'm going to actually make content. I want to do more. Economic downturns. We need to create more content, but not just trash. And I'm not going to force it down people's throats. If you want to subscribe, you want to watch my stream, that's fine. But I'm not going to disgustingly try to sell my ebook on my ebook. Yeah, it's alright. I don't mind Chess Network. He's not a bad guy. But Noel Studer, our beloved lichess. It's not going to be beloved for me for very long if I have to see his blogs constantly. Just take it off the front page and I'll stop complaining. That's all I want. But I don't mind. I don't mind if there's like a tab for blogs and people have their blogs there, fine. I just don't want it just stuffed down my throat, Every time I open the site, I have to see it's advertising is what it is. And I don't get it, because the whole point of the site was supposed to be like free of advertising. It's so disgusting. Does the guy post his shit on like chess.com too? The same shit? Sorry about the timing yesterday. Oh, I wondered what happened to you. What happened again? Bishop g4. I didn't put down blog. Well, I have blog mocking now. Blog mocker. Books don't work. Books don't work, but my stupid blogs do. It's just the irony of it, that lichess is supposed to be like free of advertising. That's the funny part for me, The whole point is that we have no ads. Did you notice that? It's clean, there's no ads until these guys start just spamming their blogs. Ugh. I have no problem with blogs, but not when it's like shoved down your throat on the front page. And I'm going to stop ranting now. What to do? Bishop g4 is kind of an interesting move. I guess no one really has a good bishop or bad bishop here. But I think I remember an anti-blog to this nonsense. I mean, honestly, like Data Junkie is putting up blogs, and he's also trying to market himself. But at least, I know that guy from a tournament. At least he tries to make the content like. It's clear if you look at his blogs that he's trying to make the content like authentically like useful, not just clickbait. His blogs are actually thoughtful. The worst ones are Dual Studer, Chess Network, Chess Mood, and that annoying American guy, Check Raise Mate or whatever. It's basically like going to the bookstore in the self-help book aisle. But I do agree with you that the we don't who needs books one is just priceless. If books aren't going to help you, then blogs are definitely not going to help you. Because that makes sense, right? Damn, where's my knight gonna go? I'm only playing this guy. Play a weird game, bro. I'm not the only one who's disgusted by these efforts. I give up. I'm not gonna try to like post any thoughts or suggestions in the forums. I've given up. I gave up on that a long time ago. There are these like forum trolls, and if the Wizard of Oz decides to take the blogs off the front page, then that is up to the Wizard of Oz to decide. I mean, the man behind the curtain. Damn, okay. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. Am I tactically lost yet? Probably. Against the booty. Booty means like underwear in Hungarian, so that always makes you feel kind of awkward. Oh, you found C6. Okay. How's his tactical level, do you think? Only play for fun. 2200 in bullet. His ratings are very consistent. 1987. What's my chess 960 rating? Budapest good for tactically oriented players, probably. This isn't what I intended, but it's probably not that bad. You would think that somebody would get sick of the blogs that could actually do something about it. But I'm just a free rider. Move 11 found the complicated way to like apparently like remove the blogs from your page. But I have like enough on my plate right now. That's really not something I'm going to sit around all day trying to figure out how to disallow the portion of the website when I log on. Too complicated, too technical. I'm just praying that the Wizard of Oz will make them go away. All hail the wizard. Not another Plez. Plez, if it Plez's master, we're still better. Violence begets violence. Juicebox Wizard, what do you want to talk about today? The wonderful wizard of blogs, dude. The internet is a little off. He's up close and personal. Queen E7. Wow. Knight on G6. Everybody's favorite is the knight on G6. Yep. He found it. The most annoying move on the board. It's probably a draw now. This pawn structure is not doing me a lot in an endgame. Damn. Wow. I didn't think you were going to take with the pawn. Pawn to cam. Pawn to cam. The survivors. This is your brain on drugs. What do you mean by that, Juicebox Wizard? The internet is a little off today. They turned it off. Your connection? To be more specific? Can you be more specific? Another failed effort by me. Developing stuff. Development. I have the further outside pawn. Y'all come back now. You watch a lot of Beverly Hillbillies when you're a kid? Natasha. Oh no, you can do that anyway. Active counterplay. saw that. What am I going to do with all those checks? The king is going to be imprisoned on the side of the board here. Damn. What's the extra pawn doing for me? What have you done for me lately? Extra pawn. That's a good king position. That's some seriously good king position you got there. Oh no. I was thinking about this earlier. If you go down to the 7th rank, I should have probably put my rook on f4 in the first place. Now that I didn't expect. What if I play rook f4? Take, h4, or take, king e6. Take, king e6, king c5, king f5, king b6, king f4, king b7. He's pretty fast, man. g5. Jesus Christ. Oh no. We're making progress. We were making progress. That officially sucks. Oh man, the bullet skills are major bullet skills around here. And endgame skills. I don't know what to make of this. Bishop and rook pawn. Uh-oh. We had that. Yeah, that's not happening. He's going to draw this. I can't believe it. I know I was winning. You don't need to tell me. Unbelievably bad rook in game especially by me. I had to be winning like really easily there at one point, and I blew it probably multiple times. Jeez. Man, I did blow it, right? I couldn't have always been winning this rook ending. This is like a technical rook ending. My king is on b4. It's not that great. And I think he got an h4. He's drawing for sure. So f4 is a blunder. Here. I mean, it's like the computer is like, it's the second best move, dude. Yeah. Rook f4. I miscalculated this. In my mind, he's like queening his pawn. How am I fast enough? Because it's with check. Oh. So I failed to notice that. Yeah, I failed to notice that little fact. Well, b4, I saw this. This is a draw. Oh my god. What? King b6 also. King b5 also wins. Well, the good news is that I was always better. Except for the fact that he equalized there. Jeez. Alright. Viking Beer. Resident Spectre. Resident Spectre. Any other subscribers here? Sir. Rook f7, rook f7, king takes d6. What? Fighting Banana, oh no. Fighting Banana has followed. Another message from Sir. I am your subscriber. Yes. According to... Did you subscribe to my blog too? The anti-blog. Don't forget to check out my anti-blogs. No, what lichess calls subscribing isn't really subscribing. You're not my subscriber. Lichess just says you are. That doesn't count. They accidentally used the wrong word there. They didn't mean to use that subscriber word. I'm not really, a C3 Sicilian player, but I'm doing this for Mr. Slow's benefit. You know how it is. I guess I'm supposed to play bishop c4. Does that seem right? Knight c3 is a move, right? Knight c3 maybe. All right. No personal messages, sir. I'll give you my phone number for text. Texting me. It's a good Christian website. Why do you subscribe to OnlyFans when you can get like an AI girlfriend or something? All right. Not a lot of pieces. Not a lot of pieces now. This is theory. I mean, knight d7. How does it go usually? Bishop e7, knight d7. Knight d7 challenging Mr. Knight. Yeah, I remember this line was recommended in some books. There was some old game that Risitano had, like Miles Risitano or something, in the database or in books. This is not a variation I've ever played for black, much that I remember. Is it supposed to be like Queen h5 or something crazy here? Bishop f4. I don't know what I'm supposed to play. I'm just guessing. I think it's one of these moves. He's a model human being. Yes. Yes, Asterbate. He's a beard influencer. Nothing compared to the money he makes on his beard products. Okay. Bishop d3. And it's time to say that my attack doesn't work. Okay, queen g4. Yeah, what's up with queen g4 again? Queen g4, say no more. Queen g4 castles. Bishop h6, bishop f6. And then what do? You know, I'm sitting here like an idiot. Queen g4 castles. What would Harry Nelson do? Focus on entrepreneurship. You're already on the watch list. Alright. Most watched. Most watched list. Chess influencer. Astrobate stays strictly national. I don't think I have any Pegasus spyware on my phone. Alright. I do need a new phone though. I have to start a phone and chair donation. My phone is getting really slow. Definitely time for a new phone. Mickey Mouse. This is still book, isn't it? Like bishop f6 or bishop d6? I can't remember. I think it's still like theory. No security in Singapore whatsoever. Sing a song about Singapore. Queen h5, inducing the weakness. I read this article today that in Russia they're like, all the police are like burned out. They're so busy like tracking down like grandmas for like crimes against the state that they can't even like lock up like murderers and rapists anymore. So, and it's also, but it is a good way to get out of being conscripted into the war. If you're a police officer, you don't have to be conscripted. It's kind of scary though. Just like average crimes now don't even get investigated. They just like, if there's a major crime, they just like lock up the first person they find and like beat them into a confession. We don't need any more stinking like detective investigations and stuff like that. Just find the first person you can find, lock them up, make them confess. Old school. It's scary, man. The world we living in. At least he brushes his teeth. Assuming he has teeth. Yeah, he probably does. Unlike most of his citizens. I'd rather be a policeman. Not like the, Western police are great either. They're not getting paid anything. There's stories about like police in Russia quit being police officers to become like taxi drivers and shit because they make twice as much money. I'm sure it's the same here. You can make more money as a delivery driver than being a police officer. What is that, you know, or teacher? What does that say about the society? You know, I mean, if you don't pay the police and teachers properly, society is going downhill. Hungary has notoriously low pay for police. Different types of police. Where's my attack, Mr. Slow? Have you seen my attack? Well, like in Hungary, they're always just like these young people who, you know, they're not really experienced or well trained. You don't ever see like older police officers, like lifetime career police officers. They couldn't. I mean, nobody could afford to live on the salary. Dude, traffic police. That's great in the West. It's like a bonus. You get extra money. Overtime. Overtime corruption. Like the police officers that get paid to like go to football games and stuff and direct traffic, they make a fortune. Oh man, this guy's killing me. I don't mean Mr. Slow. I mean the guy who's just like constantly sending me private messages there. Mr. Slow's just too good. It should be illegal to play this well. I think my only chance might be to resign. My only chance might be to go with the hanging pawns. Yeah, man, that guy. I don't understand what people are thinking. I want to like see like private messages from you every 5 seconds from everyone in the stream. I could just disable private messages from strangers. I never considered it, to be honest. Mr. Sloth. Mr. Sloth. I'm inspired to play the C3 Sicilian after this game. I am psyched for it. Black Rock. That sounds like a World of Warcraft guild or something. It's like a military contractor or something. Oh my gosh. I so enjoyed driving you. Driving you crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What am I gonna do? Protected past pawn? I have d5. This may not work though. Shit. Okay, there. Yo. Yo. How does this work again? Jeez, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't goddamn work. What am I doing? I just lost the pawn for nothing. Wow. Yeah, I had nothing the whole time. If I'm lucky, I can draw. Just down a pawn for nothing. This is awesome. I'm lucky. I mean, I'm lost now, probably. I should have at least played h4. But it's getting worse and worse now. At least play h4 if you're going to do that and try to checkmate the guy. But I played h3. Black water. Blue water, black water. Gray water. It sounds like UK water. That's like water management in the UK. Why did I play h3? Can it get worse? Can always get worse, right? Oh, no, you don't. Rock. Black Rock. Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock Corporation. Another high quality game brought to you by me, Mr. Rook Endgame Pro. Rook Endgame Sire, they call me. Yeah, but I mean, okay. Anyway, it was a good defense by Black out of the opening. He equalized. This is in theory. Wow, that's weird. I was sure this was normal. Queen h5 was a novelty. It doesn't look like we've got any high-level c3 Sicilian players here. So I did something wrong. I did something seriously wrong. This line is not very promising. I'm following a Smagen game from 1990. Oh, interesting. So actually queen c7 is the main line. You played a rare move here, pawn takes pawn. But what's wrong with this move? Queen c7 is regarded as absolutely best move. But I mean, what's really wrong with your move? It's weird. It's completely logical. f4 I could play, but I didn't know. Does that even work? Morlock. Do you guys remember the Time Machine? The Morlocks were like these creatures. That always like freaked me out when I was a kid. Knight takes e5, f takes e5, queen h4 check. This is actually playable because of bishop b5 check at the end. Oh, that's cute, you know. So this can actually happen. And white is a little better. So, Mr. Slow, I don't know. I mean, you've demonstrated that apparently pawn takes e5 is a move, but I wasn't sure at the time. Okay, so bishop c4 is the main line, but it's not necessarily better than knight c3. After this, I played a theoretical novelty, queen h5. And then you played b6, I played a4, and then queen c7. Queen c7 was a really annoying move. But I guess I played a5 too early. I have to wait on a5 here. But objectively the position is equal. What about h4? It's just a draw. This should be a draw like 100% of the time. Baron Zen is recalling Slee stacks. No, that's different, dude. That's the Land of the Lost. The Time Machine and the Land of the Lost are different things. Alright. The Land of the Lost was awesome. I tried to show my son that it was just so low quality, like he couldn't watch. I used to actually like to watch that when I was a kid. Alright. They did like a remake with Will Ferrell. Viking beer. Yeah, but that's Slee stacks are not to be confused with Morlocks. Count Morlock. Oh, okay. That's another Morlock. Count Morlock from vampire movie. Yeah, Slee stack versus Morlock. Acerbate. Acerbate would be an expert. Let's ask Acerbate what he thinks. Team Slee stacks versus Team Morlocks. Acerbate liked cartoons secretly. I told the stream years ago, I had this classmate in elementary school whose parents wouldn't let her watch any television except for like public television. But she was like culturally like, she was kind of culturally not up to date on stuff. I don't think she was even allowed to watch PBS. Like, she wasn't even allowed to watch like Sesame Street. Culturally ignorant. Well, that's not what I mean exactly, but just not up to date. Current events. Did they disallow you to watch television, Masturbate? What about burgers and fast food? Can we talk burgers? Let's talk food. Oof, night before. Did you talk to your psychologist about it? It's time for a little Tigran the Great. I always think the Night on B4 is a very overrated piece. Here it's a strange situation because I do not have C-pawn on C4. C-porn. You will get out. Get out. Get out of my house. I don't know about this. I might have done a bad thing, but what am I gonna do? I don't know. If this happens too fast, I'm in trouble. Viking beer with the old Benoni. The sleaze tax would destroy Morlocks with their slow movement. And crystals. The crystals. I forgot about the crystals, and you remembered that. Details like that. Greetings, Anonymous. Welcome, Anonymous. Boy, that's an ugly move, isn't it? Learn! We need to reposition Mr. Knight. We went to see the Liberty Bell and some crazy Ben Franklin stuff, and they had McDonald's on site for lunch. I had 50 cents to buy lunch, but I owed 50 cents to the Cub Scouts as dues. They charged my foster father for lunch. Fostering the young acerbate. Enoch. I don't know. Yeah, World Seniors fast approaching. I know. It's like crazy. It's October. The heck happened? September was the hottest month in like European history. It's hard to understand that it's October when it was like 80 degrees until a couple days ago. That is Fahrenheit, obviously. We're not on the Martian surface. Yeah, I'm going to the World Senior. I've been in kind of bad mood this weekend. Been going to pull out of this funk. Holy moly, mother of sacrifices. I'm going to keep my e-pawn, you know? You can have that one. Not all pawns are created equal, but he does have this maneuver, boom, boom. That's a nice bishop you got there. They had a friend Sleestack, Enoch. Doesn't count if you watch the Will Ferrell movie remake. It's a nice center. My AC doing well. It's fine. It's probably really expensive. I gotta sell my old apartment. That's why I'm kind of depressed. It's been hard. Not fully happy about changing places to live, and the real estate market here is tricky and sucks, and I don't know if I can sell my other apartment soon enough. Life is hard and then you die. So I leave for Italy on the 24th of October. The donation thing just got bigger. Jesus, Mr. Slowhand just donated $60.90. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. I'm always depressed, like on Monday mornings for some reason. Thank you, Mr. Slow. $60.90 to exactly go to 1700. I'm leaving on the 24th. And thanks again to Nedog, who donated the other day. Mr. Slow, we're getting up there to 1700. That's a real rating now. I finally hit a normal rating level. Solid. But I just haven't come to grips with the fact that I'm going to play in a chess tournament. It feels weird. I was toying with playing this coming Sunday. My team captain wanted me to play, but I mean, it's a really weak... I'm afraid it would just be like a really weak opponent. Not sure if I really want to bother, to play some old 2100, but I guess that could be good practice. I'll probably be playing a bunch of old 2100s at the World Senior at some point. This particular match, though, is like at a site where I've had pretty bad results. Like, I lost the last time I played in this building. A really unpleasant game the last time I played there. Basically, you have like a traumatic experience. I had a traumatic chess experience at this site. I don't want to go back there. One of the worst games I ever played in a sense, because it was like torture. I had a hangover. I was tired. I shouldn't have been playing. And then it was like a 6-hour game, and I like lost after achieving like a drawn position. Focus the higher goal. Yeah, I mean, he should really give up chess and do, just motivational speaking. See, I think this happens a lot with chess players who start at an early age. See, I didn't have that problem. I didn't start playing chess till I was 11. But if you're like Judith Polgar or Noel Studer or some kid whose like parents got you into chess at the age of 3, I think the problem is like you didn't really choose chess. Someone else chose chess for you. I don't feel any need to like do something else because I'm the one who got me into chess. I feel like these other people oftentimes chess is just the thing that their parents like got them into. They don't have the same kind of deep love for it. They just treat it as like, oh, I've got to make money from chess. It's not a matter of loving chess. It's like, why didn't you just become a, I don't know, marketing executive or something instead of playing chess? It's the marketing that's important, not the chess. It's obvious, Yeah, don't get me started. I have to get in the mood. Viking beer, you're making my life a little tricky here. He has 2 pawns for the piece. It's almost compensation. I mean, I think it's important. It's really important. I think that people have balance in their lives. I'm thankful that I didn't start chess till I was 11. Seriously. I feel like I could be normal and decide what I want to do on my own. Like the Polgar sisters' father like pushed them into it, and essentially he like chose their life's occupation. I did other stuff. I'm interested in other stuff too. Not enough, but I've never gotten bored with chess completely. Helicopter parents. Oh man, I hate the chess parents. That's why I don't have any students who are kids. I don't hate the kids, I hate their parents. This is my joke. I hate the pushy parents so much. Exactly because I didn't have that, My parents were totally supportive and cool in whatever, I wanted to do. Which maybe in a way was bad too because they didn't push me that hard, but I wouldn't have ended up a chess player. Yeah, the problem is I ended up being a chess player. Big problem. If only you can blame it on my father's sister who bought me a chess set when I was a little kid. Blame it on my best friend's father who taught him to play chess. He got away from chess, but I couldn't escape. Queen F5. Yeah, I've got to get in the mood. I was in a pretty good mood pre last year's World Senior. I have to find... Maybe I need a self-help blog, Mr. Slow. I need to read more self-help blogs here on lichess. You found that move. Very good, very good. Very nice. Bishop h6. Everyone saw it except for you. But I think we go with a more direct approach. I was looking at rook f4, which is very subtle. Interested in improving your chess? You found someone who's born in 73? Who's that? So I'm not the youngest anymore. It hurts. The truth hurts. Melikov. Is he from FIDE? FIDE Federation? Oh, okay. Greece, yeah. I notice a lot of Russians are like in Crete, Cyprus. I mean, they must have been flocking to countries in the Mediterranean. Oh wait, not just since the invasion of Ukraine, but probably for a long time. Pitcairn Island. Why do you have that, Viking Beer? Romance Spectator. Thanks, Viking Beer, for the game, guys. Last game today. Let's do the Kraken. Release the Kraken. This is not a Kraken. It's hard to play the Kraken against d4. Oh, Nedog could play in the World Senior Championship. Wait. Nedog, when's your birthday? Nedog's probably not old enough. No, you can play. Wow. Nedog, you can play. That's what I did last year. Consorts. Male consorts. Yeah, e4 is a bad move. Did we have this already with you? FIDE Master. Man, everybody's ratings. I mean, I was like looking at the team that my team is playing. It's a bunch of old masters. The rating deflation is just crippling here. All the old masters have like 2100. IMs who are like 2100. FMs are like 2000. We're playing a team. My team is playing a team on Sunday that's like Magyar Sakvilag, which is like the Hungarian chess publication of the Hungarian Chess Federation. And so there's all these like old masters who contribute to that. Well, knight takes c5. Plausible. A plausible continuation. What would happen if, for example, he played knight takes c5 here? I would play knight takes e4. And we just like pretend everything's okay. Someone who is 89 is playing. Dude. Jimmy Carter. It's not the world youth, Mr. Coffee. Griezmann. French footballer. Guess he's from FIDE too. They use metal detectors on old people. Dude, they're like... Okay, knight takes e5 was scary. I was seriously considering knight takes e5, knight takes e4, bishop f4. And it feels like it shouldn't work, but... I don't know, like, where is my king going to go if I get the discovered check or something? Stupid question. I'm gonna have to go out to b6. Go on for a walk. Okay, but now we just have kind of a slight edge. The Russian diaspora or Ukrainian. I mean, Boris Griezmann is probably from Ukraine or Russia or Belarus. So many immigrants. I'm not looking forward to seeing like Dlugi there. He's kind of toxic. Piers Morgan, oh, he's a great guy. Of course he was. They have metal detectors at the World Senior, though, for computer cheaters. But it's hard to say who's more disgusting, Piers Morgan or Hans. That's kind of... That's a tough one. He's such an endearing, sweet little child. Hopefully, like, climate change is really kicking in so I can get some swimming in November. I haven't seen the water in a long time. Yeah. Bulletproof vests. Bulletproof backpacks. State sponsor of chess cheating. I'm surprised the Russians weren't cheating in chess back in the Soviet era if they could. Well, I guess they could in like tournament. Obviously Fischer was paranoid about stuff like that for sure. I don't know if he was justified or not. I mean, colluding in tournaments is definitely a thing that happened. For sure, they were famous for that. But that's, I think, something that is more a product of the format. White is losing his grip here. Going to B7. B7, your other B7. This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl. My name is Net Og. And we never learned the squares on the board in school because I was dyslexic and my other brother was dyslexic. Alright. I thought you would see it your way. That's okay, man. That's okay. Alright. It's a lot of pawns, isn't it? Is that knight trapped? Is my knight trapped? Is it trapped or not? The yogurt. Coated yogurt. That was the Korchnoi conspiracy theory. Korchnoi-Karpov. Uh-oh. I think I missed that move. And now we are in trouble. Damn. Well, that makes things a little more interesting, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Just damn. Now it's gonna be close. Wow, bishop d3. Falling down. Well, at least I'm still up a pawn. And my knight's not trapped. I like how he's thinking here. I mean, you gotta play rook takes a7. Dr. Oblivate, I gotta go. It was fun mocking blogs with you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have a square. You have a couple squares. Actually, A3 is a square as well. Beep, 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 beep. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Normal schedule this week. Time is it there? What time is it there? It's 6 hours before 2. Almost 8 a.m. Nedog's up early. Still not winning. Plus there's like perpetuals. Oh man. I do have king c5, I guess. I'm not sure what it does, though. Besides, like, let him into my position. I could have played rook d4. Damn, that's an interesting move. First week of November. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. That'll happen while I'm in... that'll happen while I'm in Terracini. Or no, maybe I'll be back. No, I come back on the 6th. Oh no, we have a different time here. It's a week different, I think. So I'm not sure who's first. Probably you guys are first then. No, probably we're first. I don't know. We're probably the week before you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we got the rook. This was bad opening. So I was wondering here, my only question was like, yeah, after this move he can take on e5. Wow, this is crazy. Knight takes e5, knight takes e4, and I was actually wondering what happens if bishop f4. What a position. Mind-boggling complications. But it shouldn't have been my main concern, actually. Ironically. This was what I was worried about. I thought like my king would be walking out to b6 in some variation. Let's see, g5, it's not necessary. Here I can take here. Yeah, I would have no idea if I'm okay here or not. The computer thinks I'm better. Rook e8 check. Bishop e2. Bishop f5. Okay, I'm better here. This is clear. But man, look at this other line. Knight takes e5. Knight takes e4. Knight takes f7. Knight takes g5. Knight takes knight a6. f3. Bishop f5. h4. Rook e8 check. King f2. No, king d1. King d1, rook d8. It's a draw. It's a forced draw. Obviously. So, bishop e4 is a mistake. I'm supposed to just play a routine move. But e4 is bad for white, and I think objectively, like bishop g5 is bad as well. After bishop g5, play king c7, and Zujun. Knight f3, knight on bd7. It's fine. Black is better. Black is better. Remember, guys, November 5th. Remember, guys, the d4 hole. All right. Thank you, Mr. Slow, for the donation today. We're going to be back tomorrow night for Tournament Tuesday. Tournament Tuesday, as normally scheduled. Ponda Rapid tomorrow night.
See you guys there. Thanks, Mr. Coffee. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.